If you're anything like me, you hoard all of your Animal Crossing clothes in your storage. I decided to challenge myself and make outfits I normally wouldn't wear using only items I own, so here's everything I wore in 1 week. Day 1, I was kind of inspired by cyberpunk and techwear, almost a tactical style, but kind of casual. I wanted to do kind of like an edgy look, so I used the pleather mask and paired it with these tiny shades that remind me of Leon the Professional. And I paired it with this beret to kind of balance it out with something more feminine. I love the garter socks in this look. They almost remind me of Thigh magazine holsters, but if you want to switch out the bag for something more subtle, I would just switch it out for one of these bags that still give off kind of a tactical vibe. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do for my day 2 look, but LaBelle was on my island and she gave me this military outfit and told me to do a formal look. So I delivered with this very posh, very gaudy ensemble, and she gave me these sunglasses. I think the LaBelle glasses were perfect for this look, but other oversized glasses would work just as well. I went with the evening bag because I thought the gold chain went really well with the gold details of the military outfit. So to tie it all together, I used a gold pair of heels and pattern tights to play with the pattern on the down skirt. I remember seeing these satin pants in Able Sisters and I loved the lilac color. It made me want spring so badly, so I went with a very pastel look and a lot of soft textured items. I paired this look with the faux fur bag because I thought the gold detailing matched well with the gold octagonal glasses, and it really matched perfectly with the soft textures. I loved how soft everything kind of looked. The hat and the shirt are knit, and the pants are satin, the bag is faux fur, and the shoes are faux suede. But if you want to switch out the pants, I recommend definitely still using another light color if you still want that Easter spring kind of effect. So I was kind of inspired by Valentine's Day being around the corner for my day 4 look. I wanted something really girly and almost schoolgirl-esque to kind of give that cute puppy love type of feeling. I paired the heart sweater with a down skirt. It reminds me of the ones from Uniqlo and I love the length of them. I use a skirt a lot actually, but any knit sweater would look really good with it. I thought the puckered socks were so cute with the Mary Janes, but you can switch them out for kung fu shoes to look more like simple flats or booties to look a little more mature and casual. Day 5 was more aligned with how I usually dress, but this time I went for something more subtle. I was going for something a little more effortless, very simple with no accessories, but with a pair of statement shoes. So if I were to switch these out, I would still use a very fun colored shoe. I loved using the rain pants instead of the in-game pleather. I just feel like they look more shiny and I really like the wide leg. So for day 6, I wanted kind of a sporty but make it cozy look, like big shirt, big pant combo type of thing. I love the mom's hand knit sweaters and you can customize this one, but I really love the royal blue. It reminds me of Ralph Lauren because of the teddy bear, and I don't know, something about it just feels so happy and cozy and so cute. I loved pairing it with cowboy boots. I thought it made it a little more youthful and eccentric, but pairing it with flat low-top formal shoes would definitely give it more of kind of like a preppy academic feeling. So day 7 was definitely out of my comfort zone, but I wanted to celebrate the creativity of this game overall. This jumpsuit was gifted to me by one of my villagers and I thought it looked really 70s Austin Powers. I kind of wanted this outfit to speak for itself because it's so loud, so I kept it minimal with the accessories, with the exception of these tinted round shades because I thought they looked really groovy. Lastly, to kind of keep up with the 70s vibe, I paired it with some white lace-up boots because they kind of look like platforms, but you can definitely switch it out with the shiny boat platforms to make it look a little more feminine and gaudy, or you can tone it down with a more modern platform sneaker. So this challenge was really fun to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked any of these outfits, I'd appreciate if you like the video and comment your favorite look or clothing item. Subscribe if you want more Animal Crossing videos, and I'll see you in the next one.